say we'll be fine, say we'll be together. Selfish of me to ask, since I be the reason we don't last forever. Wish that you knew all that I do to make this thing go right. Promise to be all that you need. I won't.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? This your boy Ricky Sykes, Pretty Ricky Bobby, and I'm back with my new video blog. Yes, it's been a while. That's only because my semester's been kind of crazy. I've been busy doing a lot of stuff like theater, the plays, the film I'm working on, my school work plus work, and a lot of other stuff. Just working on me personally, and a lot of stuff. It's been going good. I can just say, hey, I've been busy but progressive, and I think I think that's my new slogan. That's my new slogan, my new motto. Like I think I made that on my own, cause I be doing a lot of stuff that just benefits me great, and everything's working out for me pretty well. Everything's working out in my favor, and every time somebody asks me how I'm doing, I be all like, busy but progressive. I should copyright that. Busy but progressive. But let's see how this works. Today, in the middle, Sunday, March 24th. And let me just give you an update on what's been going on. Maybe a small update. But it's been 2 weeks since a Raisin in the Sun closed. And I really loved being on that show. All I did was, I was the moving man, and that was it. All I did was move furniture. But I just love being in the theater and the atmosphere. And like how a lot of things I liked, there was a lot of things I didn't like. It was mainly because some of the people didn't like some of the other people, and it was crazy. I'm all like, man, why is there so much hatred or so much negativity amongst people? Come on, you gotta get to know them, at least find some kind of common ground at least. But the people in which I worked with, that it was awesome to work with each of them, cast and crew. I mean, with being in the Raisin in the Sun and being with one of like a legend on film or on stage or in music. I got to work with Lynette McKee, and she is such a sweetie. Like, and she was real. I like the way that she was. She wasn't your prima donna or no drama queen or anything. She was just real cool. Like, we had real conversation. She didn't just talk about, I want to do this in Hollywood. Like, what's up with my makeup? Or what's up with my dressing room? And all that bull. Like, she was just real. She was just, or if she was, I didn't see it. I mean, that was the female side of the dressing room. I was on the male side. I kept my distance from all that stuff. But she was just real cool to work with. I mean, we had common ground. We had like real conversation. We just talked about my passion for acting, how she did. I even talked about me watching her film. I watched the original Sparkle. Because at first I did not know she was in the original Sparkle. And the thing about it is, I have not even seen the new Sparkle yet. That must be bad on my part. Or maybe it's because I really wasn't a big Whitney Houston fan. Maybe a few of her songs, maybe, but her as a person, the crack thing, kind of just, and just working with people like Lynette McKee, and then you had James Jocelyn. We had some common ground too. We were talking about acting and all that stuff, and he was telling me how he actually knows one of the people that's playing on The Walking Dead right now. Like, he knows the person who plays Michonne. And I'm all, whoa, she was one of my favorite characters on The Walking Dead. And she's actually a good actress. I'm all like, I wish I got on The Walking Dead. I'm like, he personally knows her. I'm like, wow. And let me see, he was from New York. Margaret Odette, Kristen Adele, Sydney Clinkscales, who else? Richard Prelue. All of them were, well, Sydney's from Knoxville, so he was local, so most likely I could see him again. But everybody else was from New York. And in the near future, if I come to New York, they all said, hey, look me up if you come to New York and maybe we can get together. If that is possible, if they are true to their word, I will definitely hit them up. James, Margaret, Richard, Kristen, Lynette, Woody King Jr., the director. If any of you guys are in New York, I'll be in New York next week. The Manhattan or whatever, which area, I'm not even sure. But if I'm in any one of those areas, and let's get together, let's have lunch, let's have dinner, let's just talk about, let's see how's life going, like what new gigs have y'all got into, what new plays, what new shows, all that stuff. If they actually true their word, I would love to like do all this stuff. And then after just working with a Raisin in the Sun in general was just a real positive experience. Working with all those talented people. I mean, and oh yeah, I cannot forget about the kids. Yeah, Travis and my bad. Travis was the character, but you had Tyson and Khalil who played the Travises, and they pretty much stuck by my side throughout the whole show. Sometimes it'll be the both of them in one show, or they'll be at the same show, and they'll stick by my side. We'll probably just hang out and just talk about teenager stuff, cause I can relate to kids real fast, and they trying to be aspiring actors too. And I actually gave Khalil a role, well, not really a real role, but I gave him a part in Fat Boys. I said, hey, Fat Boys need extras, so whoever wants to be an extra, just come on to the church when we filming the scene. And he showed up. Him and his sister, Imani. They showed up twice. First time, they mom and their daddy brought them. And the second time, mom and dad were out of town, so I'm going to go pick them up. And Tyson hasn't showed up. Tyson hasn't showed up yet. He will show up. At least I hope so. Like, I've gotten like cards from Khalil and his folks that said that they consider me like family. And it's cool that they consider me family now. Like the big brother they never had, because I pretty much just kick it with Khalil and just maybe be like the older brother / mentor. Same thing with Imani, because she talked about her teenage problems and stuff, and then I just, girl, let me give you the real thing. Let me give you the download and all this stuff. I'm just gonna teach you like what's this and what's right and what's not. And Travis, I do the same thing with him whenever I get a chance. Like, because whenever I go to a Fat Boy scene and there's a lot of extras, most of the extras be kids. And the kids kind of stick by me because it's like, yeah, like on the Fat Boy set, we might be chilling for the majority of the day, trying to wait on this scene to be done, or we gotta get the camera set up, or get the sound set up and the lights set up, and that takes a while just to set up, and then we just gotta be waiting. And a lot of kids be bored and stuff. So I'm comic relief, so I bring entertainment in between. So I be getting on stage and just being funny, and a lot of kids just like me. I be talking to kids, teenagers and stuff, and they just be like, man, you funny. You don't look like CeeLo. They say I look like CeeLo. Do I really look like CeeLo? I'm just saying. But just working with those kids, and then I teach them like, hey, they want to be an actor and actress and all this stuff, and I teach them like, hey, what's the good path to go on. Some of them doing a lot of stuff I haven't even done yet. Some of them with agents and stuff. They got all this stuff taken care of because of their parents. And I'm like, wow, you're on the right track. So I say keep going for it. And then I've seen them, hey, they got the good look, or they got good talent. I just offer a helping hand. I just offer support as much as I can. Like, I don't want to just put down the young person's beliefs and all that stuff. So I just offer as much support as I can. Like, I want these kids to do things. So that's why I'm considering myself a mentor to like young kids, aspiring actors and actresses, because they stick by my side pretty well, and we just have like conversations. And it's like, wow, these kids are really intelligent. I can relate to kids better. Like my little cousins, they stick by my side. So I think I like working with kids. Like, these are young teenagers, like 14 and under, around that age range. And I just like being around. I like being around kids. I just like working with kids. Maybe teaching them you got to get to these kids at a young age and teach them what's right and what's wrong, because a lot of kids ain't working right. Like they'll be like your average teenager, you know, sex and drugs and all that bull, and it's just you got to get to them before it's too late. You never know what's gonna happen. But yeah, man, Fat Boys is still in production. We hope to be finished. At the way we going, I'm not even sure when we're gonna be finished. We might be finished by June, July. We was hoping to get this thing released in August, but the way our schedule going, the way we be filming scenes, we may not be finished till like maybe the end of the year, the way it's going. But I have faith that we will finish quickly. Like, it's a lot of work to do a film, especially a feature film. So as much time as it takes, I'm committed to this project, and I will do the best of my abilities to act. I will do the best of my abilities to do my thing behind the scenes, and it's just a lot of stuff. Like as far as my stage work, like recently I did this audition for Shakespeare on the Square. I'm still waiting to hear back from that audition. Like, we did that audition like 2 weeks ago, and I am waiting to hear back from them. That's, if I get this part on Shakespeare on the Square, that's work during the summer, and I really cannot wait to do some Shakespeare work, because it is new. The theater history class I'm taking, it kind of opened my eyes to like some new things in theater. Like, I never really imagined myself acting in the Shakespeare version of something, but I will, because I'm pretty much an open-minded actor. I want to do a lot of stuff. I'll do as much as I can, regardless of what the role is. I'm open-minded. I will do anything. And when I say anything, I'll do anything. Y'all can think on that if you want. I'm not going to get into detail. But Raisin's over. I missed that. Hopefully I'll cross my paths with Whitty King Jr., Lynette McKee, Margaret Odette, Richard Prelude, Kristen Adele, James Jostling, let me see, Cindy Clinkscales. Who else we had? We had Tremel Tillman, but he's actually at UT, so I can see him. I've seen him on cameras a few times after Raisin. We'll probably say hey to each other, hey, how you doing, all that stuff. I still see Neil Friedman. He was one of my professors. He was one of my teachers, one of my professors. I still see him on campus. I still see Breon around campus. He was the other moving man. And I'll make time to see Travis. I keep on saying Travis. I will make time to see Tyson and Khalil on my own time, because if they want to be a part of this movie that I'm doing, then I will see them on the set. And it's just a lot of stuff. Like, I've pretty much been working on myself this whole year. Like, I'm coming into terms with a lot of stuff that I've done over the past few years, as far as friendships and relationships and my own personality, and some of the stuff I've done over the past, it wasn't good. Like, I've done a lot of I've done some bad stuff, some stuff that I actually regret, some stuff I'm actually ashamed of, but I'm trying to just work on myself. Like, I don't want to be, I figured out, like, hey, maybe I'm slick an asshole. I was an asshole at times, but I don't want to become just like, I don't want that to be the first thing that people think of me, as being like an asshole or just a bad person in general, because I'm not. A lot of folks see the positive side of me. They may see some of my mistakes. A lot of folks may hold me to my mistakes. Some folks may get over my mistakes. Like, everybody makes mistakes, so you ain't gotta judge people just because of this mistake for the rest of their life. So a lot of stuff I've been coming to terms with, a lot of stuff I've been working on. Recent conversations with friends and stuff, and I've finally seen what I've been doing. And a lot of that stuff I didn't like. So I'm working on myself. And it's not an overnight thing, so I'm just going to continue to work on it. Speaking of overnight things, I finally got my acting page put up, and one of the statuses that I put up today, I said I'm not trying to be an overnight sensation. I'm just working steadily over time to achieve my goals, and I will do that. if you guys get a chance, go to Facebook and find Ricky Sykes actor. Like it's Ricky Sykes hyphen actor. Like I got my own professional page. I posted a few pictures of a few pictures of photo shoots, some roles that I played, and some random pictures. Just, hey, if they look presentable, if I feel like I look good and presentable, I will post them. If I look raggedy, if anything, I'm not gonna post that. I'll post my resume, and it's a lot of credits on there. Then every day I've been posting a status from a quote from a different actor, and I will post a clip of the day, probably a clip of me. I'm gonna stop doing the clips of me because I'm about to run out. But I will post clips of like some random videos that I like, just so I can keep the entertainment up. Because right now I'm not really working on anything. I do the spring break right now. We're gonna be filming Fat Boys, and I'm gonna be busy with that. So let's see how that goes. And as far as that, Fat Boys is the only thing I'm really working on. I'm trying to get into new gigs and get back on Craigslist and search for some stuff. It's a lot of work. Sometimes it get tiring. Like I'm kind of tired right now. Like I just came from work, and then I went to the gym, and then I'm here. I wanted to film this thing before it was. Because I've been putting this on hold for a while. And plus, I told the people, the cast that were Raisin, that I was gonna do an aftermath video of after Raisin was done, and just say how my experiences have been with Raisin. I've fulfilled that one. I've talked about Fat Boys again. I'll continue to talk about Fat Boys until it's over, until it's released, and whenever y'all get to it. Then I talked about me working on myself, how my past, I've kind of come to realization that some of the things that I did, and I kind of hated myself for some of that stuff, but I'm not going to let that define me. So I'm going to move on and try to make myself a better person, because I know I'm not bad. People may think, I usually go by the attitude of not giving a fuck. Whatever. But I can only live by that state of mind for only so long. But it's like I don't care about. Most of the time, I really don't care what other people think of me. But if the whole world or the majority of the people hate me, then that's something I got to work on. Or if they say there's something really wrong with me, that's something I got to work on. So currently working on that. Hold on a minute. So I'm just gonna keep working. Like, hey, I'm Ricky Sykes. I'm a nice guy and all this stuff. I'm not the bad guy. I've never wanted to be the bad guy, and I refuse to be looked at as the bad guy. It's just some of those stuff that kind of hate it, that you think folks like you think folks your friend, and then after certain events, you come to realize that they never liked you in the first place, or they calling you names and stuff. They might think you gay or anything, or some BS like that. Not cool. But one day at a time to become a better person. So don't rush it. Can't rush it. So I'm done with Raisin, and I miss everybody at Raisin, and I hope everybody's doing their thing post Raisin. Like I know I saw a Facebook status, Kristen, Richard, and Maggie went to go see another production of Raisin in the Sun. I think it was in New York. I wasn't really sure. I saw the location, I just didn't really concentrate on it, but I just knew, oh, this Raisin in the Sun crew is finna meet another Raisin in the Sun crew. So I'm happy for them. And wow, I just really miss everybody. Like, it's a lot of stuff. And I'm going to end it with this. I want to talk about this because I just got this. This is my balisong knife, my balisong comb, butterfly knife. Because I was watching a few movies and I saw like how some of the folks be doing the tricks with these knives, and I want to do a few tricks. So if I mess up on this first time, because I just got this a few days ago, and I just learned some of these tricks today. So like basic stuff, like that. Then there's this one. Like these are basically your horizontal opening. Okay, I just messed up, but that was the that was the vertical. Okay, maybe I should look at it as I'm doing it. So I'm gonna try to. This is the one I really like. Like if somebody just see me randomly walking down the street and doing this stuff, they might think, "Damn, this dude is good with a knife." But this is my Balisong butterfly knife, butterfly comb, and I got the comb because getting the trainer knife. I mean, if I finally if I master my training art, and then I want to get a real one, what I'm gonna do with a trainer? So I got the comb, so when I'm done using it, well, I can still use the comb after I get the real one. So once I practice all my moves with this one, I can still use this comb because I can still groom myself and stuff. I ain't really got that much hair on my head now, but it works for me for a while. All right, hey, ladies and germs, do I look nice? I was. Please don't tell me I was doing it backwards all the time. Y'all know me. I'm Ricky Sykes. I'm just one of the goofiest guys out there, and I like it. There's a whole lot of stuff which I don't know. I think there was some more stuff I want to talk about, but I'm not really gonna get in detail on that stuff right now. But maybe by the time hopefully by next Sunday, because I'm on spring break right now, and I'm working and busy but progressive. So maybe next Sunday I'll do another one and I'll give y'all an update on everything that happened during spring break. This time I'll write whatever I'm going to talk about, because I did not write what I was going to talk about. I think I did. It was a while back though, and I think I pretty much covered it. Like, let's see. Like, I guess I didn't. I thought I did. I guess I didn't. Nope. 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 Well, I can talk about that one next time, but I think that's about it. Just want to say hey to everybody who worked on Raisin, the cast and the crew. Of course, I'm gonna say all your names again. So let us start from the beginning. Who we got? Woody King Jr. director, Lynette McKee the star, James Josling the stars. I mean, we're all stars, so I'm just gonna put stars right next to you. Kristen Adele, Margaret Adette, Richard Prelu, Tremaine Tillman, Sidney Cleanscales, Neil Freedman, myself, Tyson Wood, Khalil Abdul. Hope everybody's doing good. Breon Ewing. Hope everybody's doing good after Raisin. Continue to succeed in your goals. Everything. Cast and crew. Can't wait to finish Fat Boys. Working on myself. Gonna play with this thing for a while. And I guess that's about it. So Ricky Sykes, Pretty Ricky Bobby, he is done for the day, and I will talk to you guys later. So music makes the soul of the man. The music, baby. Music makes a happy day. Just like you.